is their second quarter business update, wherein they recorded about a 4% of an uptick in terms of where the pre-sales were concerned for the first half and for the second quarter as well. Well, if you look at the collection growth, that was up over 8% on a YOY basis. Average realizations also saw about a 7% of an uptick. In terms of business development also, they've secured a couple of projects here, with the recent one being the Malabar Hill redevelopment project, with an overall gross development value of around 2,700 crore. So just to discuss about the strategy forward, about how the launch pipeline is expected to be, we are joined by Mallanna, Sasalu, the CEO South of Puravankara. Hi sir, let me start off this conversation by asking about the second quarter business update that we are looking at. Your assessment of the overall numbers, considering that pre-sales, if we see, along with the collections, seem on the muted side. So just want to get a perspective whether we'll see an accelerated launches in terms of where the second half is concerned for the year.
Thank you, Anishi, for having me on this show. Yeah, we are seeing a good prospects going forward. We have in the south, we have around 11 projects which we have lined up for launches over the next 6 to 12 months, and it's almost around 10,000 crore rupees of GDV. So we are quite upbeat about what is going to come from Puravankara.
Okay, so that's with regards to what we are seeing in terms of where the launch pipeline is concerned. But just want to get your overall sense. 12 million square foot was the overall outlook which was given at the start of the year. Of this, how many fresh launches do you expect in the second half?
The second half should have at least, out of the 12 launches, between 7 to 8 launches should be coming up. As you know that, in Bangalore, we're undergoing few of the challenges with regards to change in bylaws and change in the creation of Greater Bangalore Authority, and also the 4 different divisions of BBMP, which has taken a little bit of a toll on the time. Nevertheless, and we are quite confident that there will be 7 to 8 projects that are going to be launched in the second half of this year.
Right. So just wanted to understand how have been the trends when it comes to volume. Now, compared to last year, volumes have been flat. So is it because of pricing or any other factors that are also leading to such flat volume growth numbers?
No, it is the supply side problem, as and when the market is still buoyant and market is doing extremely well, in fact, and whenever there is a product that is coming out, it's taken off. That the takeoff is very good, but the offtake is very good. But the issue here is that the supply side, because of all the changes that are coming in the long run, it's a great thing that's going to happen to a city like Bangalore with all the digitization and e-Khata and creation of new corporations. It's all great, but in the short term, it's in the last 3 to 6 months that we had to bear the brunt, and then it's settling down, and hopefully that in the next 6 months that we will be doing better than this.
Right. So recently you had added a project in Malabar Hills in Mumbai. Any details on that front? What is the kind of revenue potential that we could see? Where does this take your gross development value? Any details on that front?
I do not have the details of Malabar Hills at this point of time handy on my side about the GDV. And yes, it is a significant success that we have had, considering the location and considering the type of development that's going to come up there. Yeah.
Okay, so just want to understand, overall focus has been predominantly in the Bangalore markets for Puravankara. Right now, 50% of the new pipeline that we are looking at, this includes the upcoming as well as the planned launches. Now is it with Mumbai as well, Mumbai and Pune collectively. So just want to get an overall perspective going forward for Puravankara. What are the key focus areas going to be? Even in Bangalore, is it going to be more redevelopment projects that we are looking at, or like fresh greenfield projects? Just want to get an overall industry-wide perspective for Puravankara as well on this front.
Yeah. So basically, you're right. 50% of the market, or 50% of our share, is from Bangalore for Puravankara. Puravankara is a national player, and we operate in 9 cities, and we are active in 8 cities right now. And going forward, we are looking at 8 launches in Bangalore, and we have 1 launch coming up in Coimbatore. We are coming up with another launch in Cochin. As you know that in Cochin we have a significant presence, and also in Chennai, that the ongoing projects, the offtake is very good. and of course in Pune and Mumbai, that as you already rightly pointed out, that in Pune, the projects which are in sustenance are doing very well, and in Mumbai that we have had some significant victories in terms of redevelopment. The entire focus for us is that wherever we are present in any geography, how do we increase our market share in each of those geographies is what we are looking at. As you know that in Goa, the single largest project today is Puravankara project. It's Provident Adora di Goa, which is 2,000 units compared to larger than any other single project that is ever done in Goa. Similarly, we have large presence in Chennai, Cochin, Bangalore, and we completed 2,000 units in Hyderabad, and we are looking at newer opportunities. So just to sum it up, that wherever we are, that we want to increase our market share, and we're working really hard and aggressively towards that goal.
Right, so just on that front, want to understand, if you just take the consolidated overall pre-sales in picture, most of this were driven by sustenance sales. So going forward for the second half and even FY27, if you can say the kind of contribution which will come from fresh sales in terms of new launches, which are some of the key launches that we should be focusing on?
As you see that 1,200 to 1,200, 1,250 crore rupees is what is our sustenance for the entire the company, and that will continue in the same lines as of sustenance is concerned. And we are expecting that whatever the project is launched, we have a history that during the launch period of 1.5 months, maximum 2 months, we reach around 30 to 40% of our products get sold in the launches. Sometimes we have done extremely well, where we have done even 70% of the sales. So considering that, and you can do the calculations, thinking that at least that we're going to bring 7,000 to 8,000 crore rupees additional stock to the market. So we should be having good numbers this year.
Okay, well, that's the outlook that we are seeing for Puravankara. Thank you so much, sir, for joining and sharing that perspective on stock. Now, in fact, to talk to us more about these couple of stock ideas that we're talking